Hi, bestie. Is the sound good? I'm a little slack today. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, 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 oh. The one thing I didn't do was set the camera up. Now, how dumb is that? Good morning. Good morning. So, I'm a little late, but that's okay. What's up, Charmaine? I'm hoping that the I'm hoping that the camera is set up properly. Hoping it's set up correctly because I got everything else set up but the freaking camera. You shouldn't be able to see me. You should just be seeing the screen. She says, I'm here. Let's look and see. Ew, gross. Oh, crap. See, I should have had this done before I started, but I didn't. All right, there we go. Let me adjust the camera. Hi, HP. All right. So, couple of things today. Today is Fab Friday. Yes, it is. Um, and I also added under Fab Friday just to keep with the theme that we're doing. This new template is underneath, not underneath. This new template is listed. Um, and there's a new bundle and we have a challenge for you. Okay? I hear you, but don't see you. Oh, there you are. So this challenge is kind of a fun challenge because the winner's going to receive some Christmas tree cakes. Because anybody that knows me knows I love Christmas tree cakes. They are a necessity during the holiday season. Okay. So we have, I'm back, bitches. We have Farm Fresh Christmas tree, sprinkle frosting cake ready to eat. We have Oh Christmas Tree. And we have torn between looking like a snack and eating one. Now, with this bundle, you're going to get the 12 by 12 sheet and all four decals. So you're going to get that one, that one, that one, and that one. Now, here's the challenge. You have to make something with this. and you're going to post it in the group, and we're going to vote on a winner. And whoever wins, I'm sending you some Christmas tree cakes. I know some people might think that's lame, but I think it's fun, and that's all that matters. Okay. So this was added today as a bundle. And then these were added. Now these are clear cast. These were also added today. And it should be under Fab Friday. So you have some gnomes, you have the little Highland cow, drink, drank, drunk. I'm fine, it's fine just having a meltdown. Merry Christmas. Look at this. The bow. Would you look at that? First Christmas for the babies. Merry Christmas from the North Pole. And peace on earth. So on this bundle, you get all 9 decals. Okay. So that has been added to the site. Now, this template I made myself. I was working on it last night. Most of you may not know, some of you do. I had a really nasty fall yesterday, and I'm in a boot. I have severely damaged my left ankle. So I am in a boot again. Except this time it's not the right ankle, it's the left ankle. So it was a pretty nasty fall, but I'm here. If this did not cut through, I'm going to be mad. I think it did. So because we're going to be using white glitter, I did cut out a piece of white vinyl just so yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. I am in so much pain, but here we are. I'm going to do this on a 30 ounce. Um, that's all right. It is what it is. It is what it is. Um, but so I cut a piece of white vinyl out. I'm going to show you the template. So let's switch over to the silhouette. That is not the silhouette. There we are. So this is the template. How freaking cute is that? I am so proud of that template. I drew the lines, I made the sprinkles, and if you look really good, I took the lines out of the little sprinkles. So I love this. I love this. And this is also on the site. Okay. So we're having a Christmas tree cake. Yeah, my first one the other day. So sorry to hear that. Yeah, I know. I need to elevate it, but here I am walking around hobbling. Okay. So we have this. We have the template. I am going to do this on a 30-ounce cup. So I just wanted you to see the template. I cut it out. If you missed how to cut this out and get your box around it, I don't know that I don't know that, yes, we did. Yes, we did. We went over it with the 2 different colors. The last live that I did, I show you how to get your cutting machine to cut around it. Okay. Um, so there's the template. So now I'm going to go back to where you can see what I'm doing. I am going to lay the white vinyl down first. Okay. So I am going to find my little, okay, maybe not. Oh, there it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this like we would a template. Okay. I'm going to pull this back and I am going to cut a piece off because we do the hinge method, right? So I'm just going to lay this back down. And we're going to put this on the cup. All right, so we're going to push this down. I'm going to find my wrapper. Make sure I don't get no bubbles in it. I'm going to get the wrapper and smush this down. All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing that we do with the template. We're going to smush and push. All right, so I'm just going to smush from the middle. Okay. And we can get out any air bubbles that might be in there. And if you wanted to spray your cup white, you could. So I'm just going to hold this steady and just spin the cup. We're going to smush all the little air bubbles out. All right. So now we have a white base. So the white vinyl is essentially our base, okay? We just didn't paint it because I don't like that. In my personal opinion, I don't like the way the top looks on a sub cup. I mean, it'll do, but when you have this beautiful design and then you have the white top, I just don't like that. So that's just me. I might be the oddball out, but it is what it is. So I'm going to cut a piece of the side off so we can use the hinge method. I'm going to lay it back down. Now, when I put the template on the cup, I'm going to line it up with the seam where my vinyl is, okay? So we don't have a bunch of seams all over the place. We have one seam. All right. So now I'm just going to lay this down, and I might have cut mine a little too short, but it's all good. This is a new case of cups, and I probably should have measured it a little bit better. All right. So now we smush and push. Okay, first you got to get the backing off. Bruh. So, note to self, don't cut it so far down because then you're going to be like me and you're not going to be able to get it off. which is fine. I mean, we'll get it off eventually, but this is real life, people. Real life, real life. Jeez Louise. 84 years later. There we go. Good grief. All right. So I'm going to pull some of the backing off and we're going to smush and push it. We're going to pretend like these are laying there like they're supposed to. So we're just going to do this all the way around until um, we get to the other side. Remember, when you smush from the middle, you anchor your template down. Are these decals? No, batters. It's not digital. They're not in digital form. It's just the actual decal. All right, and we're gonna keep going. And then your little uh swirly pieces should match up. I do have a gap, so this is for educational purposes only. So don't do as I do. Make sure you measure. I should have known better. So if you get a bubble, and this applies to vinyl, decals, it doesn't matter. If you see a little bubble, you can just stick your little weeding pin in there and pop it. Okay. And I really can't see that good in here because of the lighting, but if I cut the other light on, it flickers. So we're making do with what we have. Where's my where's my handle? Found it. All right. All right. So, batters, aren't they pretty? This was a relatively small drop just because time got away from me, but it's okay. All right. So, I'm going to use Fatality and Innocent and Poison just because I want to be different. So, I'm using Poison for my green, Innocent for my white, and Fatality for my red. So that's going to be my color scheme. So we're going to do the red first, which is going to be the little stripy things. And again, I'm going to have a gap, so don't pay it no attention. So we're going to pull this off. I am so proud of this template. So proud. Because you could even use it for like a birthday cake. I'm so proud of it. Really wish I could see. Oh, I'm so excited for this. And the last one. All right. So now we have all our little stripy things off. What is that called? Like ice and ribbons? Is that what it's called? Vatters. I love mine because holding and doing these templates, I was starting to get pain right here in my thumb. This has, oh my God. And I love how it sits low so I can actually see where I need to pull because of the way the light hits it. I love it. All right, so I'm going to go in with Fatality. Had a little piece bubble up there, so. Linda, isn't it pretty? It's about to come to life. It's about to come to life. Just trying to get all the red off. Did you lose sound? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Really? Hello? Can you hear me? It's going in and out. I don't know why. Is that better? That's better. I don't know what's going on over here. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my little sprinkle pieces. Don't pay attention to my seam, okay? And don't pay attention to my little red dot because I had some technical difficulties. And I have a feeling I'm going to miss some of these just because I can't see. Maybe I should just do one line at a time. I swore I put some little ones up here, but I don't guess I did. I even put a little couple sprinkles on the lines just to kind of even it out. I feel like I'm missing one. I probably am, I just can't see it. No, it's silent because I'm not talking. I'm being quiet. Oh, all right. So I think we pulled them all. Not 100% sure, but I think we did. Oh, I see one. I'm just trying to make sure before I go and pull the big pieces off because then there's no going back. Well, I'm not talking if that helps. If that solves the mystery, I'm just in the zone over here. So I'm not really doing a whole lot of talking to begin with. So maybe that's what it is. All right, we're gonna hope for the best. All right, so let's go in with the green. Little tiny green sprinkles. I wonder how to set up closed caption. And I'm sure there's a way to do it. It would be good to have too for like the hearing impaired. I'll have to look into that. So it's coming to life. It's coming to life. All right. So now we've just brushed that off. Look, we have a Christmas tree cake. Look. Now you really want to get all the color off because your next color is going to be white and you don't want it contaminated. Not that mine matters anyway because I have a big old gap. Kimberly, I'm so proud of this template. Where's my lid? There it is. All right, so now I'm just going to pull what's left. Oh, that just made it worse. All right. So now I'm going to pull the cake portion. And you're going to pretend like you don't see that gap. Okay? That's our deal. And pretend like you don't see it. You could even use like a light brown color if you wanted to do the chocolate version. And this is I really feel like this is a very beginner friendly template. Because there's not a whole lot of cuts and pulls and stuff like that. So I feel like this is good. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with innocent. Put this over. All right. So now we're gonna put on our white. And you can resize the template to fit whatever size cup you're working on. And just that fast, you have a Christmas tree cake. How freaking cute is that? Oh, spilt some. How cute. And that's what you're left with. Minus that. We'll keep it here because this is the pretty side. Keep it there because it's the pretty side. So how easy was that? That was super, super simple, right? Look, and then you can epoxy it. You could throw you on a decal. You could even epoxy this if you wanted to give it dimension. You could epoxy this and go over, follow this line with your red fabric paint or your red puff paint or acrylic, but usually the puff paint is a little bit thicker. So if you wanted to give it dimension, you could actually use the template as like a stencil. So this could be, because this would have epoxy over it. Then you could go back through with your red paint and make these kind of stand out. And then you could go back in with your green paint and do the sprinkles. So let me show you. So the bundle that was released, this is a new bundle that dropped today. You get all 9 images. This is Clearcast. This is Clearcast. And then the bundle, which is the challenge bundle, you get this. Oh, Christmas tree. So this vinyl, this decal, this decal, this decal, and this decal, they all come in the bundle. And this one right here is me, because I may or may not had a donut for breakfast. I will show you just a couple. Like I said, Friday's drop was a little small because I was crunched for time. But this is one that was in the drop. So that's cute. It's got your lollipops, and that would be pretty on a swirl. And then you have this one. So that's kind of like the junk journal vibe. You could cut just this piece. You could use just this piece, like you could cut straight down. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to use this as a whole. You could follow this line and use that at like the bottom of a tumbler, or you know what I mean? And then you have this one, which is the same thing. It's got some words in the background. Um, so I'm obsessed with these. As you can see, the last 2 drops had similar. I am working on some amazing designs that I haven't released yet because I'm still working on them. I'm trying to build them up. That's what I was doing before I went live, but all of those are on the site. The Merry AF box glitter should be here tomorrow. So I think I might do, I don't know yet. I think I might do a glitter mixing on my TikTok live. So, but that was super easy. Super easy. So does anybody have any questions? I definitely have to do something with the lighting in here because I think if I pull this, let me see what it looks like on your end. See the lines in it? It like rolls up the screen. It is cute. It's super cute. So that's it. That's as simple and as easy as it gets. Like I said, you can slap that on a cup and you have an instant. Everybody knows what that is just by looking at it. You know what I mean? Um so Mary Jo, we are not offering UVDTF anymore because our machine bit the dust. It is now a $17,000 paperweight. um So unfortunately, we don't have those anymore. Thanks, Kimberly. Well, I hope that y'all have an amazing Friday. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with me. I know it was short, it was sweet, it was to the point. Your girl is in pain. Um, I pride myself on having somewhat of a high pain tolerance, but not with this, I don't. It's a pretty nasty injury. So um but I'm working, still doing what I got to do. I got cups spinning. Um, but thank you guys for your support and your love. And that's it. That's all I got. I hope you have an amazing weekend and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, love you. Bye.